Hello, how is everybody? So, I'm not doing a live because we all know the difficulties that I tend to have with lives. So, I decided to do a video tonight of my evening routine, incorporating both Pomifera and Beauty Society. I think sometimes people get confused with using two different lines, but I have just really come to love both of these lines so much um, that I'm really able to, like I said, incorporate both of them into my routine so that um, I'm able to find the perfect skincare regimen for me. And I just kind of want to share that with you, that even though I'm doing two different lines, two different companies, I trust them both so much. They both mirror each other in similar ways, with the non-toxic factor, the healthier ingredients, very effective ingredients. All products are made in the US, both Pomifera and Beauty Society. So even though there's two different companies that I am using on my skin, I've truly found a way to incorporate the different products. I've mixed and matched, and I play around with some of them, trying to find the perfect mix for me. And I am doing that, and I'm loving my core products from Pomifera and adding some additional stuff to it with Beauty Society that Pomifera may not offer, or I am just maybe finding something that I like better that Beauty Society does offer, or something better with Pomifera. And then sometimes I like them both so much that I'm mixing and matching what I use. So I'm just going to kind of do my evening routine. If you've watched much of my videos or my lives, you know that once I take off my glasses, I cannot see. So I've made my little notes here, and I'm going to talk about, just real quick, about the products that I'm going to use tonight. I'm very consistent with my skincare. And by that I mean every morning, every night, I am doing some type of routine. The best way to get the most effective results from the products you're using is to be consistent. And it's been something that I have done for years, regardless of what company I was using. But with Beauty Society and with Pomifera, I have found the most results with cleaner products, less side effects, and truly finding something that meets my needs, my financial situation. Both of these product lines offer so many amazing benefits. They each have fantastic specials that run consistently each month. They both offer cashback, or it's not what they call it with Beauty Society. It's not coming to my brain. Society Rewards, I'm sorry, where you earn money on every purchase that you make. So with Beauty Society, you're earning points, and each point is worth, or 10 points is worth $1, I believe is how it goes. Pomifera, depending on how much you spend, you're earning dollar rewards. And both of those, you on your next purchase or following purchase, you can use those dollar amounts for that order. So it's saving you money. Pomifera's points do expire at 6 weeks, so that is something you have to keep in mind. Beauty Societies do not expire, so they just continue to add up until you're ready to use them. So I'm just going to kind of run through real quick what I'm going to be using tonight and the benefits of them. And then I'm just going to do my routine once I take off my glasses. Again, I can't see to read, so yeah, that's why I'm going to do it beforehand, not as I go. So I think everybody on here pretty well knows that Pomifera has the Erase pre-cleanse. Love this. You can see I'm getting low. I love this product. But there is also one with Beauty Society that I'm going to use tonight. It's called Take It Off Citrus Glow Cleansing Balm. It's not a mist or a spray. It is a balm that you apply. I have to say that even though I go back and forth between the two, I really like this a lot. I probably am using this more just because I do like the feel of it and the benefits more on my skin. I still love the Erase. It's still an amazing product and I still obviously use it, but I just tend to use this one more frequently. The active ingredients in this are very high active ingredients, very effective with anti-aging, so that's a huge plus. So it's there to combat the wrinkles and the fine lines. It promotes smoother skin, firmer skin, works to combat redness if you have an issue with redness on your skin, boosts your collagen. It's rich in vitamin C. So that is the cleansing balm, and I'm telling you, it smells amazing. It has this amazing citrus scent. So it feels amazing going on, and I do kind of leave it on a little bit just because of all the amazing benefits that it has. So that is going to be the first thing that I am going to use tonight. And then my tried and true Pomifera cleanser. Now I have tried a cleanser with Beauty Society, and I like it, but nothing I have found compares to the Balance Cleanser with Pomifera. It cleanses, it protects your natural moisture with sea kelp, has anti-aging benefits, antioxidants, and full of vitamins. So a lot of good things going into your skin with this. This is also something that I tend to leave on just for, a few before I wipe it off. So that'll be my next cleanse. If you are not double cleansing, highly recommend it. Something that you give it a try. The first cleanse removes all the impurities, all of the makeup, the sweat, the dirt, the grime, the gunk from the day, that takes care of all of that good stuff, and this one truly melts it away, so that when you use your true cleanser, it's really able to get into your pores and get into the deeper levels of your skin, so that it is really cleaning it. You need to get rid of all of this stuff with a pre-cleanse to get that full deep cleanse from your cleanser. And the next thing I'm going to use is the Pomifera Brighten Vitamin C. This is fortified with vitamin E as well. This will increase your collagen, brighten, change your skin tone. I noticed a huge difference in my skin tone once I added this to my routine. Because to be honest, when I first started with Pomifera, I had the cleanser, I had the exfoliant, and I had the Pomifera Rose. That was it. And that was amazing. And it is a great way to start, or even just the perfect way if you want a simple routine. But if you want to add more, which is what I wanted to do, you'll see more things happening, more benefits to your skin. And again, my skin tone completely changed. If you've looked at my before and after pictures, it's like I had freckles, and it's like they just disappeared. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but they just disappeared. And it just really has brightened my skin. I have also tried with Beauty Society. They have a product called Vibrance, and it is vitamin C brightening crystals. And this is truly in a crystal form that you mix with a serum. and you make it into, it takes a little bit to get used to it because I had a terrible time finding the perfect way to dissolve these crystals because you want it completely dissolved. But this is a very strong vitamin C, much stronger than the Brighten, even though this is my go-to. This is the one that changed my skin, so it is my go-to. But I do like to use this one a couple times a week, just to kind of add a little bit extra, something a little bit stronger, to get that added benefit. But it does take a little bit of getting used to. Again, it is, I don't know if you can see it very well in there, they are crystals that you just pour into your hand, and then you mix with a serum to create another serum. But you want to make sure that when you do that, you are completely dissolving it, because you don't want any of those crystals to tear, make small tears into your skin. So it took a lot of times for me to get to where I was able to do that. So it took a little bit of practice, but once I did, I've mastered it finally, and it is something that I do really like. Okay, and then my next step is going to be my Pomifera Plump Professional Strength Hyaluronic Acid. This is, when you say hyaluronic acid, and the word acid kind of freaks people out, I guess, because it doesn't sound like it's natural, but that's a natural, hyaluronic acid is a natural, natural in your skin, and as we age, it decreases, so we need to replace it, we need to replenish it. And that is what this does. It's going to improve your texture, reduce fine lines, firm tone, and hydrate your skin. Because as we lose it, that's when the dry skin is going to start coming into play. And with dry skin comes wrinkles, right? So that's my Plump is a favorite. I generally, I didn't say that, use the vitamin C, the Brighten, just one time a day. And then this, I kind of go back and forth. Sometimes I use it twice a day, sometimes I use it once a day. So, I can't remember if I put that on this morning. And then I'm going to use, I just started trying this, Our Little Secret. It was the product of the month with Beauty Society last month. So I was able to get this at 50% off because I am not only an advisor with Pomifera, but I'm also a Society Plus member. And this is, and I am liking this. I do have the refill of it because this isn't it, but these are the little pouches that you can get refills of almost every product, or majority of the products with Beauty Society, so that you aren't buying the bottles and everything over and over and over again. This Little Secret improves fine lines, texture, skin firming. It's full of peptides, safe for, it's gentle enough for around the delicate area around your eyes, which is good. So it's called Our Little Secret Firming and Wrinkle Repair Serum. I usually will use it one time a day. I don't use every single thing morning and night. Like I said, I make this work for my budget, and sometimes using every single one of the products morning and night can be hard. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I am consistent no matter what with my cleansing and my core products. So just saying that just because I'm consistent with my routine does not mean that I'm using the whole kit and caboodle all of the time, morning and night. I mix it up and I make it work for me, which is what you can do as well. I know sometimes you can see all of the products and feel overwhelmed by it, but you do what works for you. Next thing, let me see. I don't have this on my list because I usually just use this in the morning, is the Perfect Form neck and chest repair. It's actually, I can't say the fancy word for the chest area, so I just say chest. This I truly love. I have had some weight loss and have noticed some loose skin here in this area, so this has been helping me with that. It's gentle enough to use under your eyes. I kind of will sometimes use it here as well to avoid, sagging skin as I continue to lose some weight, hopefully. And it is really a great product. And then I know a lot of people use the Nourish, and I have some here that I haven't opened. Facial moisturizer, the Pomifera. I just have never been a huge fan of this. I'm complete transparency. I don't love every single product. This is just one that I've just never really loved. So I decided to try Beauty Society's because I did want an additional moisturizer to go with my Pomifera Pure. So I'm trying the Anytime, Anywhere Time Release Moisturizer, and I have to say, I do love it. It's really good for combination skin, oily skin. It feels good going on. I can't even say exactly what it was about the Nourish that I didn't really dig, but it just was not something that I was ever a fan of, so I never really used it. Once I realized it was not something that I cared for. This is full of vitamins A, C, and E to fight aging, hydrate, and to soothe at a deeper level. So you're getting those get those benefits deeper into your skin. And then last but not least, Pomifera Pure. You can either choose Pomifera Pure, which I like, it's 100% Pomifera oil, or the Pomifera Rose, which is the original. Both are an anti-aging serum and complete moisturizer. So you really technically don't need both, but just added moisture to your skin, more hydration to your skin. But with the Pomifera Rose and the Pomifera Pure, since this one is 100% Pomifera Pure or Pomifera oil, it is stronger. It is the strongest that you're going to be able to find because all it is, there are no other ingredients, there is no scent, nothing in it but Pomifera oil. This is going to help with anti-aging, emerging wrinkles, fine lines, wrinkles. Let me see, what else do I have here? Oh, fine lines, deep wrinkles, age spots, any skin damage you might have. So this is the last thing. It's kind of like the mom or the grandma of the regimen. You use this last and it just kind of pulls all of it together and holds it together. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. So now I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna be looking this way because that's the way my mirror is, and I don't have anything over here to set my phone on. So I'm going to use my lovely microfiber towel, which you get when you order the Take It Off cleansing balm. You get black microfiber towel. So I'm going to start. I'm just going to get that ready. So we'll start with the Take It Off. Again, it is just truly a balm. It takes very little to use. You put it on dry skin, wet skin, but it is truly going to melt everything. You're going to feel it absorbing into your skin. Here, I'm going to try not to hit my pod. And I didn't put on a whole lot of makeup today. I did a bunch of running around today, but to be honest, the only thing that I put on was my BB cream, my youth BB cream from Shackley Pomifera. I always put that on no matter what because it has the benefits of the SPF. So and again, I like to just make sure I'm rubbing this in really good because it has so many amazing benefits and it smells so good and it feels good. and I'm getting rid of all the crap from the day. Sometimes you just need to get all the crap off from the day, right? I'm just going to take my little towel and I'm just going to wipe it off. Safe around the eye area. Sorry. Okay, so that is that. Then I'm going to follow up. I'm just going to get my hands just a little bit wet. Follow up with my Balance Cleanser from Pomifera. It's been a minute since I've used this one because I have been trying a cleanser from Beauty Society, and I wanted to really give it a chance. And I liked it, but not as much as the Pomifera. Don't forget, and I did, my cleansing balm to hit up your neck and chest area. You want to take care of those areas as well. I'm using a different side of my towel so I'm not putting anything back onto my skin that I got off with the Take It Off balm. Try to I know many of you have heard me say over and over how amazing these products feel, and I really can't say it enough. Truly is a difference between the products I used before that were full of chemicals. These don't have that, so the skin feels so much lighter and cleaner. Okay, so my face is still just a little damp, redness there. So now I'm going to do my brighten. Just one little dropper. Get it all over and kind of press it in. Okay. And then I'm going to hit the plump immediately, and I am getting down there, y'all. I just ordered the Power of 3 collection, which has the Brighten, the Plump, and the Pomifera Pure. I'm going on vacation this next week, leaving midweek, so I'm hoping that I got it ordered in time so that it arrives before I go. I did not plan ahead very well for that. And this kind of has, if you haven't used it, a little sticky feel once you get it on there, but that is normal. That is the way it is supposed to feel. Again, it is professional strength hyaluronic acid, so it is thick, but that is the way it is supposed to be. One thing that I did not mention, the Immortal Eyes eye cream from Beauty Society. This helps with, you know, the wonderful crow's feet and the wonderful fine lines around your eyes. It also helps lift like your lids. You know, I have some pretty good sagging of my eyelids going on. Be very gentle around your eye area. It's the most delicate. But I have noticed since using this that there is, you know, a little less sagging. This eye is the one that has the worst. there. And then, let me see, I'm ready. I forgot to do this one. So, our little secret, usually I would do this before I do the eye cream, but it's okay. And this is also safe around the eye area. Not all products should be used in that delicate area, but that is one that can be. So I just kind of press it around that area as well. Then I have my Anytime Wear moisturizer. Very little goes a long ways. And it has a pretty fantastic smell. Also, very spa-like. I like that a lot. Sorry. I hit my pod. I wouldn't have it in if my phone wouldn't make a terrible sound every time I use it. And then, last but not least, my Pomifera Pure. Kind of let all of that just kind of soak in for a second. And then I'm going to go in, like I said, this is like a big old hug from grandma or mom that it just brings all of those products together to help them just get in there and do their job. I truly believe there is no better products out there than Pomifera and Beauty Society. I mean, I'm completely honest in what I don't like, what I do like from each. And I have been trying and experimenting, and I'm finding truly what works for me. And again, whether it's as simple as can be, as that is my evening routine. And then a couple nights a week, of course, one night I do Beauty Society's I can't say the word, exfoliant, microabrasion, there we go, called Crystal Ball. And then another night I do chemical exfoliant Clarify from Pomifera. And then usually twice a week I do the fantastic Saving face mask. So you can use very simple products as often as you want, as long as you are doing something every day, twice a day, you're going to see results. Again, whether you are doing the full shebang or whether you pick the 2, 3, 4 products that really call to you, you will see a difference in your skin with these products. So that is that. I have everything on, all the gunk off. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, hit me up. Tomorrow I might do my morning, or at least show you, if not the full morning, show you how I do the Vibrance vitamin C crystals, because it's a technique that you have to figure out, and once you do, it's an amazing, very potent vitamin C in crystal form. So it is fantastic. That's it for tonight. Have a wonderful night. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday and a beautiful weekend. Take care, and again, any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Talk to you later. Bye.